Boom, ba-da-dum. Hello. How are you? I am fine. All right.
Hi, how are you? It's Joanne. Good
I like
evening.
doing
What's up, yo?
that.
Just
Good evening, everybody.
you just funny, buddy.
Mhm. Bum, ba-dum, bum.
Just like when an ocean wants to say hello to you, it waves.
That's good.
You think it's good. Maybe for a 10-year-old, but it's Joe we're talking about. So.
That's Georgia. Gullible. Joey, you're gullible. Yes, you are. Boy,
All
know
right,
that.
Joe, I'm ready on my end.
You are? I am ready
I
too.
am. I like the one that I
Okay.
did today, the little thumbnail.
Yeah.
I should actually draw Trump myself. I never drew
Good.
Trump yet. I'm not really great with faces. I mean, I can very well. I just it's not my thing to do. I just don't like it. I like trees and birds, geese
And the
and
bees
earth,
and the flowers and the
mountains and
trees.
rivers and streams and oceans.
Do,
Okay.
do. And let's share. How about that?
No, you're not allowed.
Can I please?
Yeah, okay.
I like everybody to watch us.
I was just watching this kid before we got
Um,
on. And I think it was all a setup. It was just a joke. Like it was like some kind of classroom for of adults or young adults or something. And while the teacher was at the blackboard, there's a map of the US and no, it's probably yeah, I'm sorry, it was the map of the world. And the kid gets up and while the teacher's at the blackboard and writes in Gulf of America and he's got a MAGA hat on. And the teacher gets pissed. But I think it's a joke. It didn't look real.
it's funny.
It could have been, but who's holding the camera? It was another student, it was fake. But I didn't listen to it. I just like looked at it quick. It was funny. I love shit like that.
I think sometimes they do that for fun. It was fun.
Uh, Comedy is the best medicine. It truly is.
It is. Yeah. Learn to laugh at everything.
You know,
Good evening. Live long and prosper out.
live long and prosper, Alan.
You gotta split the fingers, yo. Come on.
I can do it. I just I can't do it with my right hand as well. So I always use my left. I don't know.
Nuts.
Um, so last week I
Mm-hmm.
found this thing about uh, posts about a dog, and this guy rescues the dog. He was used for lab testing. He never got love and all this stuff. And what does Trump do? Stops all animal testing. Or at least it was on dogs and cats, right? I
Mm-hmm.
didn't read anything about it. I just heard it this morning.
Was supposed to. I don't know if
I
they
do. I
have or
have
not.
memes about it too. Like I see him holding a schnauzer or some kind of dog. I always take pictures. I just don't have the time to read everything right away. I was
Right.
hoping you would know something about it, Joe, because usually,
I do.
yeah, well, that's usual. Oh, that's a good Trump hat. I'm gonna have to, I'm gonna have to
The
post that.
blue that I like the blue one that one guy was wearing.
What blue one? That one guy was wearing. Where? What are you talking about?
In that video that you were just talking about when we came on. Isn't that a blue hat or am I seeing a different color? Oh shit. When he was
I
in
wasn't
class?
sharing it with you. How did you?
No, because I seen a video of
No, he
the
had a red hat
classroom.
on.
Yeah, it must have started from somewhere else. I
Frickin'
don't know.
Warren.
Why?
Warren says,
Yeah,
look, there is no tariff policy. It's just all the chaos and corruption.
yeah. Rabbits and mice are used to. Yes, they are.
You
Yeah.
think it's chaos and corruption? Do you? From you
Yeah,
guys, Liz?
absolutely.
Oh, for the love of
Everything's
Pete.
full of chaos and
They're
corruption
they're
anymore.
upset, man, because Trump took off the great white veil. He unveiled all their plans,
He
all their
did.
secrets, all their
They're busted. Their nastiness is out. They have nowhere to hide.
Why don't you start with the news, Joe?
God, that's
I want to see if I can find that. Oh, you got to see what I have as a collage. Oh my God.
yeah. The FBI ain't playing. They, during I guess it was that at the end of the month, they had that um, Tesla protest across the nation. They had people going out and protesting at the Tesla dealerships. Well, the FBI has busted an arson who attacked a Tesla showroom, and and he attacked and burned the GOP headquarters. This man, this man,
Where
it's
was
who
the
he is.
headquarters?
Yeah, it's right here in Albuquerque, man. So it made pretty. It's he's a part of a 500 queer scientist group is what he's part of, and
Where?
they went queer scientist is what it is. He works out at the labs, I guess.
Where? As in
Queer, queer,
where?
Queer.
What the f
500 queer
Because you're not a
scientists.
person, you have to be known as being queer.
He in his picture, his mugshot, he's wearing blue lipstick.
That's almost as guy as the
I guess it's his
as good as the
driver's
guy that you
license.
sold the car to with the blue nail. He had blue nail.
No, I
Regular
don't think
guy with
so.
blue nail polish. He's a regular
Yeah,
dude with blue nail polish on his
yeah.
toes.
So he targeted the showroom. It's at the showroom's actually not in Albuquerque per se. It's out on the edge of it's in Bernalillo, which is a little town north of Albuquerque. So, but it's kind of connected. It's one of those. It wasn't, but it is now. So it's one of those little towns.
What else? Little
But he's
town.
just like, oh wow, he's busted.
Here
They're
it is.
seeking. They want to put him in jail for 40 years. That's how long they want to put him in jail.
Good. They
Well,
need to be taught a lesson.
he destroyed. Not only did he destroy the Teslas, and he did two of them. There was two of them that were destroyed by his Molotov cocktails. And then he came and he threw a couple of them at the GOP headquarters here in Albuquerque, which is up. I guess it's somewhere up there by where I work, close to where I work. I don't really know where it's at because I haven't been there because they moved it. This is a new place, but he burned the whole front down, the whole front store of it. Uh, it's pretty bad. You can't use that office anymore. So yeah, he's probably going to get the 40 years.
And on good behavior, he'll be out in 35. Who cares? What a fucking piece of shit.
Right?
Don't fucking care. I'm sorry.
I don't feel sorry for him. You shouldn't either.
No, no. Morons.
He did
They
what he
all are.
did. He did what he did. Am I correct? So it's hard to
He
feel
made his
sorry for him.
decision and he planned it out and he did it. Boom.
He did. They're doing this stuff. Dummy. What a dummy.
Last this Sunday when we did the games was that yesterday? Yeah. Um, I realized I
Yeah.
was wrong about the times, Joe. if I don't go back and look at for shorts and stuff, because I found a couple of shorts that I would have put up, I would never realize it. No, it was probably the week before that was early.
Hmm.
The last time we started about 7 or 8, and we had a good 6 or 7 people playing. But it was, Palm Sunday, and so maybe we just had an off Sunday. Because I'd really like to get the games,
Boy, I did.
huh?
I had an off Sunday, to say the least.
Well, I know, and you like the games.
I do.
Illegal
I love the
immigrants
games.
on terror watch list receive Medicaid, unemployment insurance, Dodge says. Many
See,
of them also receive student loans, tax refunds, food stamps, according to the Department of Government Efficiency.
up to $7,000 a month. These people got.
Oh, what's next, brother? I want to look something up while we're
Makes me
doing
so
this.
mad.
I don't know why, but
Well, in Boston, I don't know what's wrong with. I don't know what's wrong with these people. They come over here, and this lady, her name is. She's a Democratic mayor. Name is Michelle Wu. For the 2021 campaign, received hundreds of thousands of dollars from a fundraiser who is listed by a Chinese intelligence agency. I mean, you can't do that. He was a Gary Wu, the founder of Boston International Media Consulting, helped raise over 300,000 for Wu with the help of a Chinese civic association he leads. However, Wu, whose Chinese name is Yu Gaoling, is listed as an official by an agency of a Chinese Communist Party.
I'm sorry, she's a Democrat spy? Is that what you're saying?
That's exactly what she is. So she looks like this. She was probably given information to this Gary Yu because he was giving her money from the Chinese Communist Party.
People find money more important than the
Mhm.
heritage of the company, the heritage of
Yeah,
the country and its kids. And I don't understand. I don't even have children, and I think of everybody else's children. I don't get that. And it's just dogs. Trump phases out cruel tests on dogs, apparently.
it was also this was a front for recruiting for the Chinese government. How do you like that?
The Chinese they're gonna flop. They
They're
already,
gonna. Oh,
I
they're.
mean,
Oh, you
Trump
know what
did.
I heard? They have ships of cargo. I mean, hundreds of ships full of full of cargo and other cargo piling up at the ports. Nothing leaving, nothing moving, nobody
Nothing
working,
being
nobody doing nothing.
unpacked and
Nothing's going
docked in
out.
America.
Hmm. Nothing's going out. You know what? It behooves China to make a deal with us. It behooves them. They're
Stop. Just
they don't want
stop
to. They don't
all
want
trade.
to.
What the fuck do we need from China that we can't make
Don't
ourselves? It would
don't.
make people make shit here in America.
That's right. We
And
don't need
believe it or
nothing
not,
from them.
3D printing should become more accessible. It will, because everything that's in beta is thousands and
Mhm.
thousands of
Yeah,
dollars.
right.
But after a year or two, it becomes a little cheaper and people can do a layaway plan. And you could there's so many things you could do with these three. You'll never have to buy like a phone cover again. Like shit like that. You never have to get
People are
shit from
smart.
China.
Americans are smart.
I don't think there's anything that we need from China.
I don't think so either.
No. My computer's not from China. My phone's not from China. My
Just
TVs
because
are not from China.
just because a major corporation needs to make more money, that's all it had. That's all it was.
If we stop getting shit from China, all those 99-cent stores in, well, that's New York. I don't know if the Dollar Trees and such are from
Sure, all
China.
over.
But are they Chinese products? I mean, like the
Yeah, I get
Walmart
you.
and Wayfair. Fuck them. Fuck them. We're getting
Yeah.
their fish. Are you kidding me?
Why can't we get our own?
We have plenty because everything is a license. You need such a, oh, and they think it's so good, that there's licensing. It's not good
It's
for,
not. And then all the
no,
chemicals they keep spraying. So they're
that's
they,
another
they're doing
story.
so much of that chemical spray that over the especially over the Arizona desert. That those tall brown barrel cactuses, those things are freaking dying. Gotta quit spraying the air, man.
I don't understand
You
that
don't need it.
because the Illuminati, according to themselves and the Georgian Guidestones, they preserve and respect nature.
Right.
Why would they be killing it so much?
Exactly. Leave it alone.
It seems like they really did a job in America more than any other place. So they had a place to retire to,
Yeah.
probably France, south of France. Fucking idiots. It's a guess. Melania. Oh my God. It just reminded me this morning. Somebody had a clip of all these beautiful things that Melania had done, probably in the first term and now. I'm not sure because it was just a beautiful video. It was only like maybe a minute and a half of a bigger video. I mean, she was all over the place. How many children she hugged and held and just sat there and talked, and she loved every second of it. Not everybody's in the mood to do shit all the time, but she made it. She made it happen. She made it a miracle. She made it beautiful for those people. I have to just take a second out and say, Melania, you're a gorgeous woman inside and out. Love you. Love you, toots. Okay. Anybody that can handle children like that is just, I adore. Okay. Anyhow, just wanted to get that out. Hope I didn't bore
Mm-hmm.
you, Ellen. And I didn't even share, Joe.
You didn't? Well, I did.
No, because, I wanted to do other things before we came on, but it was getting late. So I'm doing it now. Forgive
Okay,
me.
cool. That's all right. And there you go. Okay. I did everything. That time I did it. That time I did it. That time I did it. I didn't
What?
do it last time, but this time I did. This
What?
time I did.
Oh, you put in the community?
Yes, ma'am.
Good,
I
good. Because
did. I
people
did. I
see the
did. I did.
community more than anything. Not that,
Yeah.
I mean, I just don't care. It's our little diary, if anything. It's- oh, I got Trump. Oh, man.
Okay.
I have this meme.
All
All
right.
I want is the same deportation policy that Martha's Vineyard has. That's it.
Oh, yeah, right. And it's a good one over there.
Oh, you can't get in there. You can't get in
Sure.
there unless you're what? Illuminati? Could it be
Right.
that they had one on the West Coast,
Mm-hmm.
Bohemian Grove, and
Mm-hmm.
on the East Coast? Is that a plausible? It's all they're all over. They have little,
And remember when they tried to put the illegal aliens over there? What happened to them then?
that's what the
Did
meme
they
is
even
talking
try to put
about,
them
Joe.
back? They should have tried to put more.
Yeah. Yeah, we should have. But we
Hmm.
knew. But that just showed, but you see, that was the point. We knew that they wouldn't take them.
Exactly.
But we had to show the other people. These are things we got to keep remembering. All the crap that they did. The Democrats that aren't awake have to know. Like, what's
Right.
wrong with you? What's good for the goose isn't good for the gander. So we
Exactly.
can't give Martha's Vineyard some, people that need homes. They can
Right.
go into your house,
Hmm.
but Pelosi and Waters and AOC, they can have um fenced in houses, you know, gates and brick walls,
Right.
triple locks on their doors.
But not you. You have to open your home. Not me. Not me. Uh-uh.
Why do French people eat snails, Joe?
Ooh, I don't know.
Come on, they don't like fast food. Escargot.
French are
Ew.
slow.
I love snails. I would never eat them.
No, I'm not gonna eat those things.
My mother and my sister would go to town. Like it's huge. Ugh. Oh
We'll see how
no.
long it takes the
God.
French to catch on to that
It's
one.
it's very strange what we know as good food, like snails and
Mhm.
like, snobby foods, I guess, like
Escargot.
shrimp, right? Shrimp and lobsters and stuff. They're all fucking bottom feeders. They're
Hmm.
the grossest things in the world.
I
Like,
can't eat shrimp. Yeah, I can't eat it.
well, I know you can't eat it, darling, but that's
I
beside the
lo I used to like that stuff
allergic
too,
to
like
shellfish.
everybody else. Oh yeah.
They're like chewy. No, I could never. No. And now I don't think I could eat. I haven't eaten any fish since I left New Jersey, at least. I don't even know if I'll eat fish. I haven't eaten any fish in over a year except for clams, I think.
No meat, actually. You.
Oysters are much better than clams, according to my professor from college, because oysters have a ton, and I'll eat oysters actually. They have like a ton of, they're good for you. They're good for men for, reasons, right? And they have like a bunch of, I guess, minerals and irons and all these metals that are good for us. Where he said, and clams are so tasty, but he's like, they have so many orifices. I'm like, oh God. I had to make sure that I heard that right. Clam has so many orifices. It's got like six different ways, just
Oh
like the
geez.
human does, the mouth, the ears, the so you're eating a bunch of shit. Sorry. I'm sorry. Ugh.
Oh my.
I like a good lobster. I love crab legs and stuff, but
Hmm.
I won't eat it anymore, I don't think. Maybe just the clams, even with all its orifices. Because my favorite is, and the only time I eat pasta is linguine with clam sauce, white clam sauce. And I eat sushi, people. I haven't had sushi in forever. I love sushi.
I'm gonna do an enchilada or burrito. Nah, I'm just kidding. I eat other stuff too.
I can't understand how I'm not thin as shit because like what I've been eating, it's like no, it's not. No, I got off the chocolate late, and I still have. I still need another 10 pounds. Okay, what's next, Joe? Before I give away all my secrets.
The FBI says a teen that murdered his parents in a plot to assassinate our president. He was 17 years old from Wisconsin. He allegedly killed his parents in the pursuit of financial means and autonomy. He wanted to kill President Trump. The court document shows a part of a satanic club, which has strong anti-Judaism, anti-Christian, and anti-Western ideologies. They also found a manifesto which described a call to assassinate President Trump, make and detonate bombs, and carry out other terrorist attacks. Did he think he was going to get away from it?
Well, he's
His name is
17.
his name is Nikita Kassev.
Do
It
they say what nationality he is? What
doesn't say, but he's if you look at him, he tried to he tried to find a place to that like one of those mules to transport him to Ukraine so he could join the war over there after he did that.
would have been a waste of his time. Okay. I'm not laughing at this. How did he kill his parents? Does it say?
Shot him. He shot him.
And what does he look like? You said he looks like what? Is he white, brown, black?
He looks like a white kid, definitely a young white kid. Got a mean look
Just
to
a
him.
very strange name.
And he's brown haired.
How does nobody in his school, his teachers, his
No,
friends
yeah, he told his friends and everybody. He told a whole bunch of people.
that he was going to do this?
Yeah, yeah.
Did they know he was going to kill his parents? Or it was just going to go after Trump?
It said in the weeks leading up to the murders, Kasep reportedly told a classmate that he intended to kill his parents and also said he was communicating with a Russian man about conspiring to overthrow the US government and assassinate President Trump. The classmate said Kasep threatened to kill her if she told anyone.
Wait, it's a girl?
Yeah, it was a girl.
It was a girl that killed the parents
No, it was a girl that
that he
he
told.
told. Yeah, his
Okay. Sorry, I
classmate.
got confused there.
Yeah, don't
Oh,
worry.
it kills me because he's so young. He just
He's only
lost
17. He just threw his life away, man. It
threw his
just
life away, just like
that
the other
shit
kid that
hurts, man.
stabbed the twin. Just threw his life away. They
Yeah,
don't
it
seem to get it. What are
doesn't
these?
make you a badass.
I was a bad kid, but when I saw cops,
Not like that.
I straightened the fuck up because I
Yeah,
wasn't an
we was a
idiot.
bad kid, but not like that. You know, I mean,
No, I
come
was a
on.
bad kid.
I
Well, I
know, I
had
know.
bad friends, I should say. That's some bad.
Outside of school, we was bad, but in school, we were good.
Who,
You know,
me?
in front of, I guess, and you would
Oh, you.
say in front of, you changed the way you acted in front of people of like cops and your parents.
You can even ask John. I wouldn't date him. It took a
Yeah,
few weeks of him
yeah,
calling me
yeah.
until I was like, all right.
Okay, man. God damn. Stop
Actually,
bothering.
I had seen him out. I was out doing my own stuff like I usually do, and he had stopped with his partner just to say hello to me. And then something about it, I don't know. I just was like, okay, I'll give you a shot. I had lost his number intentionally. I told him I had lost it. I didn't like cops. Yet I was asked out by so many policemen during my life. I remember at 16, I was with my dad and a cop asked me out, and he asked my father if it was okay to ask me out. It's like, okay. My father's like, well, that's up to my daughter. You go and mess with her. Go on, good try.
Entirely up to you, her.
Oh, my sister was not allowed to date until she was like 16, 17. Me, forget it. Forget it. I just did whatever the hell I wanted to do. But my sister was more, I was stronger. I was a strong woman.
I
You
can
don't
do
look
what
at
I
me and say,
want.
hey, I'm gonna go fuck with that bitch. You really don't do that.
I can do what I want.
I'll fucking cream you. Even at this age, I could do it. I could protect myself. And that's what you gotta be able to do. What were the parents sleeping when the kid shot him? I don't. The thing is, TDS is it's not just, people say, oh, it's real. Yeah, it is. There's
It's
something else, though. It's not just some kind of thing we made up to be funny to accuse these people. No,
it's real.
there's some kind of mind altering, um, maybe even vaccinations, MK Ultra. I don't care.
Well, they're listening to something, and it's being told into their mind over and over and over and over
Yeah,
again. Trump is bad. Trump is bad. Trump
right,
is bad. Trump is
right.
bad. Trump is bad.
It could be
They
subliminal.
keep lying. They
Maybe,
keep lying.
maybe he watched Snow White or something. Who the hell
Right?
knows?
You
I'm not
never
trying to
know,
make light
right?
of it. I'm really not. This really pisses me off. I can't. I wish we could figure out what could change it. Because some people are just so nasty. And they don't seem to realize. I mean, they'll make up the same shit that's absolutely true about most of the Democrats and blame it on Matt Gaetz and Trump and Pam
Johnson.
Bondi. I don't know. I don't know what happened to Matt Gaetz though.
I know,
But
right?
there was a
It was
thing,
really weird. It
not to me.
was to me.
He doesn't look like the same guy.
He was all gung ho to get into that fucking administration
Yeah,
and
because
start.
they had somebody that looked like Matt Gaetz, so they used him. That's the way I see it.
Hmm.
So the
And
picture I
now he's
have of
out.
Matt Gaetz is probably not the
And
real
now
Matt
he's
Gaetz.
and now he's completely out of politics. So that's what freaks me out.
He he
He's a
he
reporter.
yeah, I know. They
The
say or
fuck?
he's undercover. He could be some kind of undercover thing, but there was a thing, and I keep it in the back of my head always that they said that he did fool around with girls underage. Listen, if you're 24 and you
Yeah,
fool around with the 17-year-old,
yeah,
I'm sorry to tell you guys, when I was 17, what I was hanging out with and who I was dating, they were much, much older, twice my age.
yeah.
It's just depends where you grow up and how you are. I mean, and in some states, 16 is legal. So it could be that he did do something. And they're not covering it up, they're just not mentioning it. Things disappear. It could be. I hope not. But I'll tell you something. When I met Matt Gaetz, he was not impressive. He looked like the Joker. Um, his face looked like he had a lot of plastic surgery. From somebody that went to a pretty full face, which happened, you do grow up and the baby fat comes off at a certain age, sometimes in your late teens or early 20s. That does happen, but I liked him though, but it's all the shit that he said, you know, it's just what he claimed. Who knows if it's really him or not? I don't know. I didn't share. Do we have anybody in the chat?
Yes.
No. Hi, people in the chat. Good evening.
Yes, yes.
Why are ghosts bad liars?
Why are ghosts bad liars? Because they're white? They're clear?
They're totally transparent. Well, this one says they're totally see-through, but same difference. So do we need ghosts as presidents from now on? Dum dum dum. Sorry.
Think we do. We need a ghost. A ghost with the mostest.
I saw this clip. I'm not sure who this guy was, I just watch it really fast. And apparently we're spending like 40 million or 60. Was it a ton of money? I could be wrong, could have been 4 or 10 million, I don't know. On finding judges that misgender illegal aliens and taking proper I, I don't know adjustments for it. Can you imagine there was a cause out there to get these judges who are misgendering illegal aliens, not even our citizens, specifically misgendering illegal aliens they were spending millions of dollars on? Judges that is, excuse me, sir, I'm a ma'am.
Oh,
Well, excuse me. And then and comes the fucking cis cop. I mean, what? What is going on? Spending, but guys, you see, they'll put one guy on the job.
Mhm.
He makes 150,000 a year to shut up and do his work. And then all that other money goes where? Into their pockets. We know this. Every little thing we're going to find out, everything has all been a scheme for them to stay wealthy and in power
Mhm.
forever. Forever. They live on forever.
Screw
You,
that.
you said that they were a Satan, the guy, the kid, the young boy was a Satanist.
Yeah, he was a Satanist. Yeah,
Didn't I just say that the other day?
you did. We were talking.
I said it a
Yes,
few
you did.
times.
So weird.
Guys, I
Every
don't know
time you talk
why.
about something like that, it comes something like this comes up.
I know.
Strange as all
Because they
hell.
take artists' ideas, maybe.
I
Maybe
guess
it's all
so.
fake. Who the hell knows?
Well, it's I don't know. They're I think these people in power are saying things and pushing these people to do these awful things. You know,
You push a kid to do that.
wonder how they do that.
I don't, well,
Look at
it's,
the kid on that kid that shot actually shot at President Trump. They had to have trained him. They had to have trained.
well, I think that's all bullshit. I'm sorry. I don't believe that at all. I don't think he was shot. I, I think a lot of what we're watching is a movie.
Yeah.
Now, today in one of our groups, somebody put up when the helicopter that crashed, the family on it, went into the water, it was black and white. And when they picked it out, took it out of the water, it was black. It was a different helicopter. No, it wasn't.
Hmm.
It wasn't. Like and that's why I reread and I relook. I mean, I really try not to come on and say, hey, look at this guy. And I have made mistakes. Nobody's fucking perfect, okay? But for the most part, I've learned to triple check everything, and especially in the comments, because people are on top of it. Somebody may have noticed something you didn't. It's not because you're not smart enough, it's because they had time to look at it. They saw it from a different angle. They may have been there. Who the hell knows? But that's why you go and do a little more research than just believe somebody on the internet, even when it's
Yeah.
posted in one of our groups. I'm not gonna.
Mhm.
I was like, wait a second, how come nobody else picked this up? That we're just hearing this now. That was my first question,
Yeah. Well, me and my
right?
wife look at how I saw a different angle when the plane hit the tower the second time. You know, I'm watching it on TV. So different angle, different timing, different thing.
Could say that.
Because I found out later that wow, I didn't want to believe the conspiracies about that either. That was rough for me.
I know. I know. It's hard for everybody.
But it did get easier, especially after that shit-eating grin of Bush's was explained.
You see, but now what I've been saying about um these evil bastards actually being Satanists, maybe this little it's not a little story, but I'm not sure if it's real. I'm not sure what's real or not, but um is hopefully going to open up people's eyes and oh my God, he belonged to a Satanist group because that's what they are. And they did. That's exactly what these Satanists did. They went and took regular, probably okay people, regular good people, but people that could be influenced and made them their minions. You know that little movie, the cute little movie Minions? Yes.
Mhm.
That's what
Those
the
guys.
left, the left are the Satanists' minions.
Mhm.
They made them slow. They made them to think this way. They're indoctrinated, obviously. These little, this poor kid, if it's a true story, and I'm sorry, I know I say things are true and things are not, and you don't see it that way. You see everything is true, but a lot of it's one big movie. We're being
Mhm.
helped by professionals.
Not everything is as it seems.
Right. It really is not. It really is not. Um, I find that like eye-opening. I hope people understand that he was a Satanist. And of course, a 17-year-old is not a Satanist. He's not. I mean, because it's trendy or something.
Yeah, just
Don't get
trying
me
to be
wrong, there
badass.
can be these evil kid. There has been something deranged about them, but I just truly doubt that he was just indoctrinated. He was told and it was subliminal, and we have shit out there that still is subliminal.
Mhm. He was from Wisconsin.
Poor Alan's the only one in the chat. Hi, Alan. It's okay. It's late. We came on late. Poor Joseph Rogers. Joseph, hope you're feeling better, brother. I don't know what surgery he went through, but I messaged him a couple of times via email, but he might not be looking at the return emails. I have to get his email and send him a separate message, perhaps. Remember, guys, if you want to email us, it's theliberallychallenged@gmail.com. I try to put things up that people give me at least every day, and I have so many. Actually, I didn't do today because I made my own. So what did you think of the Liz Warren with the Chinese flag behind her? It was a good meme, right?
It was a
But how
good
could
meme
she come out and say that? I mean, she's such an idiot. She's such an idiot.
because she is an idiot.
It's just they're giving themselves away. It's chaos. Tariffs. They're not tariffs, they're just chaos. What? You're chaos, lady.
Yes, you're
Tariffs are going to help put money back into citizens' pockets, not illegals. It's as easy as that.
yep.
All right, what else, Joe?
She's Chinese national. That's what I think she is.
They all are. What's next, Joe?
Okay, let me see. I got
We have
another one.
anything? I think you had
Yeah,
something else, didn't you?
I did. There's an illegal alien, another one. Found guilty. Was found guilty. The kid, I don't know if you guys, anybody remembers the guy that he came through the Santa Teresa um, port, which is down under Silver City here. And he went up to, I can't remember if it's in the middle of the country or not, but ended up in New Jersey, and he he was found guilty today of first degree premeditated murder, first degree rape, third degree sex offense, and kidnapping. The jury deliberated for about an hour on this guy, and they found him guilty. He went up to Maryland. It was a Maryland mother in 2023 is when he did it. She went for a jog. She went for a jog and and never went home. It was after that he was arrested in Oklahoma 10 months later, and they found out he was here illegally from where? El Salvador.
There you go. Didn't Trump meet with the El Salvadorian
He
president?
did. He did. And he
See,
said
I,
that
I I know some news.
yeah, he said that the guy that they want to return, he says, "Oh, I'm sorry, I can't return him to you." And Trump says, "I'm sorry, we can't help you." The guy was put in the prison. I mean, he's got known ties to gangs, to the MS-13 gangs. He is a known terrorist. Sorry that he's being good and he's behaving, but that doesn't mean he's going to always behave and be good. That's what they do. They sit there and they wait and they wait and they wait, and then they get activated, and that's when they do their bad thing, right? So he's not going to get out of that prison. But this guy, he faces life in prison without the possibility of parole.
Good.
Well, Maryland doesn't have the death penalty, but where he belongs is after he does that, he should be put down in El Salvador in the prison down there. Because what he did was he already had a criminal record. He came to the United States illegal from El Salvador 1 month after police said he killed a woman there. He is also accused of attacking a 9-year-old girl and her mother in Los Angeles.
Oh my God.
This guy's a pig.
Dear Lord.
He definitely should be down in that El Salvador prison.
People like that shouldn't be in our states at all. What is going? Oh, these are the girls that went up on the Glen, the new Glen. I was wondering what the hell this is. Oh shit. This is all fake. There's no Bezos elevator, guys. It's fake. The new Glen is fake, or the Blue Rocket, whatever you want to call it. It's fucking fake. William Shatner killed his wives. He's been dead since Trump's first term. Whoever's doing the unexplained is not fucking William Shatner. I'm telling you right now. God knows I've seen William Shatner impersonators easy as shit. Give me a break. Guy killed his fucking wives, people. And then I'm looking at these uniforms that these girls are wearing. I don't know if you knew there was these beautiful girls went up in the rocket to the atmosphere or whatever.
Oh yeah. One of them, Jeff Bezos' girlfriend.
Is it?
Yeah.
Well, I'll tell you something. I don't like their symbol, which they hide really well on their chest with all that hair. And somebody else is saying it in the chat too. That it looks like there's a satanic sign on their
I'll have to look
patch.
into it.
Stop calling them a crew. It's an insult. Not a crew. They're a bunch of sexy women. Oh my God. Could that possibly be a commercial? Like a little ad to get more people to do it? It's fake. I'm guaranteeing it's fake. There's no, give me a fucking break. Nothing serious about this flight at all. The suits look very similar to those worn by scuba divers, and I do not find them to be overly sexy. Listen, I don't care if they're sexy or not. It doesn't matter. Sex is always the way until people learn that it's not.
Yeah.
Terrible waste of $650,000 each. Absolutely mental. You man, Willie Brennan, that's pretty funny. Oh, give me a break.
Okay,
And
man.
they were only able to go up there because someone like Musk can actually bring them home. That's why I love people's comments, man. People are brilliant. Uh, they're not even going anywhere near space. They're not. They're not. And maybe they could tell us if the world is round or flat. I don't know.
Somebody should ask him. Was the
Oh, here
world
you go.
round or flat?
Why are astronauts so clean? They take meteor showers.
Oh, meteor shower. Oh, brother.
Oh God, sex sells. That's all that they were doing, and I guarantee it's not even. I don't believe it. Some of these rockets that I've seen, they just look so fake. It looks like AI, and I won't
Did you
forget.
see this? Did you see this rocket that went up there? Have you seen it?
Yeah,
Totally fake.
yeah.
You're
I
right.
was, I was thinking you were gonna say phallic.
That too. It was phallic looking.
Well,
Very.
a lot of people don't seem to realize that Amazon sign is a phallic sign. The
Yeah.
Amazon, it's like this guy's with a tip. Hello?
About
That's exact. It's a smiling dick. Hello? It's a
it.
phallic
About
sign.
it.
Anything with the only thing missing are the two balls. And believe
They've
me,
been
I am
cut
a
off.
professional at drawing penises.
They've been cut off.
Circumcised.
Yeah.
I'm not even kidding. For some reason, and I even have one of the paintings here. When I was a kid, I don't know. I would draw a lot of vases with flowers and stuff, and almost every painting I would draw, my sister be like, "That looks like a dick." I gotta. Let me see. Let me see. I'll show you. This is one of them. Hold on.
That's funny.
It is.
That background, I like those stars.
That's pretty, right? Let me see this.
Hmm.
This is I was like 13. Look at the vase. Yeah, you see, I was very young, so I didn't put
Yeah,
everything in correctly. Like the vase should be higher. I never finished the flowers, it looks like. But she always
yeah,
said that I actually did a good job with the stem. Very proud of
yeah.
myself.
That's okay.
But she said the vase looks like a ball. Balls. Can you see it? Balls with the
Hmm.
no?
Yeah, I see it. It looks like a bong.
I don't know.
To me, I guess mine doesn't go.
Amazing that I have artwork from when I was a teenager, though.
That's it's pretty crazy.
I do. I keep things. Unfortunately, I had four paintings get damaged outside during bad weather.
Oh man,
Recent paintings, yeah.
rats. Damn
Very
it.
upset. Got to throw them out. I
Oh
mean, it's
no.
just not even worth it.
Oh no.
Yeah, it's just not even worth it. Well, the frames, it's made out of wood, and some reason the sand, I'm realizing the sand here, um, or something causes some kind of mold on the paintings. I never saw that before. I never had that in Brooklyn. I used to go to do you know I went to the beach more in Brooklyn than I do here. I was a beach, but I would go to the beach all the time just because and I would go like early in the morning before the sun came out. I didn't care. I love to
And
sit
then
there and
when you got down there, you thought you were gonna go all the time.
no, no, not
Mm.
necessarily, but I used to go to Manhattan Beach a lot. It was clean beach, very close to, it's beautiful. And I'm just surprised that I haven't been going as much. I don't know why. It's not a big deal. Let's not bore everybody. Is there anything else?
That
I
was
just thought the
it.
phallic symbol was funny. I
Was it was it was it
but
was.
like I said, is Amazon guys, come on. You don't draw that with it's sorry, it's not a bent arrow because it's too all right. Anything else? Are we done?
We are
Because
done for the evening, my folks.
yeah, maybe Yeah. We'll have to I have to make another thing for the games because think I want to do games on Thursday, if that's okay with you.
Mhm. Sounds fun.
Is it your late week?
I'm unsure. I'm gonna have to find out.
I think it's your late week. Yeah, last week was your early week. So that sucks
Yeah, I
because that
think
means he
so.
gets out at 7.
Yeah,
He didn't go to work today because his car got busted.
yeah, yeah. Damn it.
But if he gets out at like 7, that's 9 o'clock already my time. It sucks, but
Yeah.
maybe we could do a 9:30 to 11 game night. Because I had people contact me. I had people, I even went to Let's Go Brandon, the group earlier, and there are people that like our stuff, but they don't know how to get in. Because you have to join YouTube and create a channel and do it, and they just don't know how. And I don't know. What am I supposed to do? Go to every thing,
Well, you can just go into YouTube and go to Liberally Challenged, and then
yeah,
and
they
then
should
go in
know
that
that.
way.
They should know that, but people
Yeah,
don't know how to work YouTube.
yeah. Just
They
go to
just
regular
don't.
YouTube. That's all you have to do.
Yeah, well, you're telling nobody, right? Because these are people that don't know how to get on. So who are you explaining it to?
Correct, Mundo.
Yeah. God, you need to go to sleep. Good night, everybody. Love you all.
Peace out. Look at those. Peace out.
You're such a stoner. You look, you look so tired. Damn.
Actually, not really.
We love